Brooklyn Nets versus New York Knicks. Ready. Oh man. All right, man. Shout out to Reflex Radio, man. Made this shit happen for real.
Oh, we live?
Yeah.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Knicks versus Nets, who run the city. T-Tom.
Yeah, big fan Breezy.
You already know the vibbery.
Yeah.
You know, we back in the building.
Back in the building.
Probably, not probably. This is going to be our last time in studio.
Oh.
Yeah. But shout out to Reflex Radio. Great
sure.
place. You feel me? Great place to do business. If you got a podcast that
Build
you
a
want to
brand.
start, exactly. This is where you need to be.
Yeah.
Holla at my main man, Rocco and Joe Parker. You feel me?
Yep.
And they're gonna get you right. You feel me? This place for the last year has been a home for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Helped us build the Who Run the City brand.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Like major help. And you know what I mean? Like this platform, in my opinion, is on Spotify.
Yeah,
I'm
fix the camera. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like a lot of like you litty, bro. You get on Reflex Radio, you litty. That's what it is. You're gonna be live on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all of that. We got you could check us out on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Apple. I mean, all of these different streaming services you could go to and you could find us. And you do that with the courtesy of Reflex Radio. I'm flexing on Reflex Radio. Yo, Who Run the City is flexing on Reflex Radio.
Yeah,
and listen, man.
Yeah, no, go ahead. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. I was just gonna say I was, big on saying we the only show in town, but comes to find out it's not true. It's a couple of guys. They, I think I forget the name of their show offhand, but I think the guy name is Michael, and I forget how to say his last name. He was on Talking Nets, and they was going back and forth, and the show was called Weather the Storm. It was dope. It was him and the guy from Talking Nets, Keith McPherson. And I'm saying. And case in point, they do what we do. You know what I mean? So they got a dope podcast. So shout to them. Shout to Keith. We post a link on Friday. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm enthusiastic about that. So, yeah, it's game time. You know what I'm saying?
So, boom. You already know the vibes. We got to get these shares popping.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? So,
oh, yeah. That was a whole prequel. My bad.
Yeah. Let's get these shares popping. If you're in the building, help us share. You feel me? So, listen to my brother Fluky. You already know the vibes.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it, I'm stuck in my ways. Paper is all we about, nigga. All that beefing for the lame dudes. They just be running their mouth, nigga. Had me call a broken rumble, had them grimy niggas run up in your house, nigga. Cannon all up in your mouth, ugh. Rick James on your couch, what? Cheddar bang with the cloud, oh. Barry Blue with the account, oh. Only losers talking down, but looking up to me when I come around. That's why I got the crown. These dudes ain't ill rapping, they frail, nigga. That shit I can't feel like in the skill. I'm sleeping on rappers like Bill after the pill, yeah. Fuck is on your mind, boy. Came back to put you niggas back in line, boy. Get a good looking niggas on your side, boy. Oh, bitch, niggas, whole click a bunch of tomboys. God, Staten Island, yeah, it's my boy. I ain't trying, I just do it on the side, swear to God. How y'all in the booth all day and still playing catch up? You ain't even got a job. Defeat these niggas in my leisure. Beast then, rest in peace when I'm on that feature. Beast then, he's rapping the Mac, I let feed him. Niggas G'ing him if they saying they seeing him. See me and my niggas one of a kind. Probably why everybody be so mad at us all the time. I ain't aiming at nothing, I'm just detonating the bomb. It's a subliminal line since we messing with niggas' mind. Fuck around and have a Bentley in a Pico. Just a rego for a grip. Leave a nigga stitch on the lead low. To me, you niggas just rooted the loom. They keep it brief though. We on leave a nigga reform. I ain't weak though. See all of my niggas riding in the streets though. None of us ain't doing what he started when you like a hilly. I'm up in the semi, no bluff. It'll lift a nigga up. Try to tell the niggas niggas gotta be the one with the wave. Got a little shorty with the pose. Center stage, all my niggas black and with the white, a bunch of renegades. You ain't with the action on my life, you niggas just rage. You ain't gotta act up with the shits, nigga. Messing with the flow, cause of a high flip, niggas. Stepping up the medication, get a dish, nigga. Barry with the batches, hit me when you need a hit, nigga. Known back, I'ma knock it out the park. DBS is lighting up the dark, you don't wanna see the spark. Pop a nigga, let us see the twirl. You can have the Ellen, nigga, I'ma need the word. Known back, I'ma knock it out the park. DBS is lighting up the dark, you don't wanna see the spark. Still gonna do it, give a fuck about who do it first. You can have the island, I'ma need the universe. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way. These niggas riding around it. I create the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, before I forget, let me get these shout outs out the way. You already know the vibes. Shout out to Big Angelo in the building. Kareem Anderson on the YouTube.
Eric Burnett.
Yeah, Eric Burnett is in the building. Mama Rampage is in the building.
Shout out to Mama Rampage.
Jack City. You know, JJ Jackson on the YouTube. Love, I see you, Brody.
Dwayne here.
You feel me?
Nick fan. Shout out to him too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Marlon. Mayhem Marlon in the building.
Yes. Kev Rodriguez. You know what I mean? My partner on the Nixon issue. You already know the vibe.
All right, shout out to
You feel
Kev.
me?
One of the toughest Nick fans you got.
Yeah. Dwayne, that's another, you know, heavy Nixon-ish supporter. You feel me?
Nah, I be seeing him in the comments. He good. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I kick it
snap.
with him.
Eric Burnett, that's Rampage, brother. That's what's up.
Word?
Yeah, that's what's up. We see you, Brody.
Okay. Yo, shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, listen, where Rampage at, man? Tell him pull up, man.
Yeah.
Where he at, man? Shout out to you too, man. Word. You a Nick fan, Net fan. What's goody with you?
He probably a Nick fan. Man.
Call up, man. Your brother call up, man. You're welcome to
After
call
8
up.
o'clock.
Yeah, this is the last time we gonna be here, man. ring.
Yeah.
Ring.
But we gonna figure out a situation where we can have call ups from the
Yeah.
crib. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's light work. But yeah, so we here. So I mean, how you want to do this?
Oh man,
how you want to do this?
well, let's take care of the elephant in the room. Me, hard in situation, I'm unbothered. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Okay, why?
Because not to toot my own horn, I called this a long time ago, and there's vlogs to prove it. I said I never wanted Harden to come here, and I said I never wanted Harden to come here, and I wanted to see the KD, Westbrook, and Harden compete in the East Coast. And I said that when Westbrook was on Washington. And, you know, Harden was talking about leaving and this and that, and the rumors was happening. I was like, yo, he should just go to Philly, and that way we could see, you know what I mean? Like, let them three compete. That's going to be the saga. I called it the OKC saga, you know, between Harden, KD, and Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to post it later or whatever. But, you know, I'm unbothered. You know, I think Sean Marks, he wins at the end if the deal happens or not.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna call Cap, right?
Go ahead.
Because
continue.
You did say all that before Harden got here. I'm not going to argue that. You feel me? But I will say, when I was telling you that there's going to likely be a trade between Philadelphia and the Brooklyn Nets, you were telling me no, it's not going to happen. No, we're not going to do that. No, and that's the part I'm calling Cap. I'm giving you all the things that you said before. I am not arguing that, but I know for a fact we sat here and I was like, yo, they probably going to trade. You're like, no, it's not going to happen. No, Big Fan Breezy said it's not going to happen, and now here we are, and it's all kinds of well, it's still no saying that it will happen. You feel me? Let's just put that out there. But some of the sources that I respect,
Sham,
he's one of the sources I respect, is saying that they're gonna take a deep look at this. You feel me?
It's funny because Perk was kind of like, his rumor is now like validated, because you'll hear from Perk, but you won't validate it. You hear from Sham, you're like, it is serious.
Because this is what Sham does. Like, that's his whole career, is giving you the accurate news on what trades about to happen. And you read, the part of the reason why I respect Sham and I consider him a reputable source, because if he gives out bad information, he loses. You feel me? Like, because Woj don't ever give out bad information. You feel me? Woj don't post it until he knows. So if Sham goes out on a limb and posts bad information, you lose a little bit of credibility. You feel me?
Yeah, I hear that, but I doubt that happens. He's like a 100%. You know what I mean? He don't miss.
Yeah, Shams, right?
Yeah, he don't miss.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
hear from him, it's guaranteed. Then it's like
Because
it's happening.
Because his reputation is on the line. You
Yeah.
feel me? And that's why I'm so big on reputable sources.
Yeah, no, I respect it.
So since you spoke about yours, I'm going to speak about mine.
Oh man, this way it gets good.
It doesn't get good because you know I'm going to address everything.
But then I say that. Then I
say what
as well say that Randall looked like he on his way out.
And there's no indication that he's on his way out though.
Wow.
See, you know why? Because what you saw is what I saw. Some random ass meme saying that he what's the word they use?
Unsatisfied?
No, not unsatisfied. Stop the cat. So it's a word that I'm looking, but he didn't like just come out unformally. That's the word I'm looking for. Unformally requested a trade. I spent all day. I promise you, I spent the better part of my day looking on the internet for any other source to substantiate this. And I could find nothing from nobody that I respect. All I found was that meme. That was it. Yeah. Even the page that posted it, it was hard to find.
Okay.
You feel me? So again, I'm not saying that it's 100% false, but also I'm saying I'm not putting my eggs in that basket as far as it comes to, believing that rumor. And is another big thing that's been happening.
What about the him not following the Knicks on Instagram?
I was just about to say that, and this is why I'm not even. I'm not even sweating that either, because I'm gonna give you all the great reasons why. Still follows the Knicks on Twitter.
But is it true?
I don't even know if he was following the Knicks in the first place. There's no way to figure that out. Like, that's a fact. Like, how can you unfollow somebody if you wasn't following them in the first place? Like, and somebody, a fan that I do respect, Papa Left, shout out to Papa Left, the Knicks fan. He said that Randall never followed the Knicks. You feel me?
Oh,
so,
man, sound like damage control.
No, it's not damage control. In his bio, it still says New York Knick.
Clean up aisle 7.
In his IG bio, it literally says New York Knick.
All right, so look,
literally says it.
Right. So all right.
And one more thing, his wife still follows the New York Knicks.
Oh, wow.
you know
that's your validation.
Listen. When a woman shuts it down, that's when you know it's real.
I hear that.
If she shuts it down, that's when you know it's real.
Right.
Until his wife take down unfollow the New York Knicks, I don't believe it. He still follows the Knicks on Twitter, because my thing is, if he was going that far to make a point, he would have unfollowed them on Twitter too. He would have took New York Knicks out his bio, and then all that stuff is still there. And nobody could tell me for the life of me, was he following the Knicks in the first place?
Okay. Okay. Well, again, I feel like my confidence is in Sean Marks. I say that to say I don't know what's going to happen with Randall, Seneca and Randall, but to add to what I said, for credibility or validity, I feel like it's about the play. You know what I mean? So the reason why I said that Harden wasn't going to leave now is because his play. Now, what I will say to add to the rumors is, in my opinion, he doesn't want to be the number one guy. When KD hurt, he's the number one guy. That's a fact. So I don't think he wants that role. And if he played with Philly, he wouldn't be the number one guy. He would have a 1-2 punch per se with him and Embiid. But I see us winning in that trade, and not because of Ben Simmons. I see it, that's just contract, but we could get a player like Curry and Maxey, we win that trade. Yeah, because that's who we really need. We get, if Nash is smart, he'll sit Ben Simmons. All right, cool. You don't want to play? Sit down. We'll just keep Maxey, Curry, and we already got some players on that's hungry and ready with the rookies. And he'll give those guys minutes as far as a pecking order. The rookies will get more time before these new players, if the trade happens. Again, this is all for credibility, me saying I'm unbothered. I feel like we win in either situation. Either Harden stays, and in my opinion, more round-wise, because he wants to win with KD, because he felt like he could have did it in Oklahoma. Or he leaves and we win in a trade situation.
I think y'all could cross Maxey off that list because I don't think the Sixers want to give up Ben Simmons and a future talent like Maxey for just James Harden.
Nah,
you
no,
feel
I'm
me? Like
gonna say it because I don't care.
If that's wait, hold on. If that's the
say
case, if they get Maxey, they're gonna have to give up something else too.
I'm gonna say it. Maxey is what Ben Simmons was supposed to be. He working on his jumper. He's a okay defender.
Nah,
yeah,
he's not, because
trust me, that's
what,
Ben Simmons with a
what
jumper.
Ben Simmons was supposed to be is completely different from what Maxey can physically do. You can feel me?
He's a okay defender, man.
He's an okay defender, but what I'm saying is,
better.
Ben Simmons is elite defender.
But morale, if you're heading in the game, it don't matter.
I hear you, but what I'm saying,
the whole thing.
What I'm saying is this: you saying Maxey is becoming what Ben Simmons was supposed. No, Maxey is not the passer Ben Simmons is. You feel me? He's not the defender Ben Simmons is. He don't have the height and the length that
he got the passion that Ben Simmons is supposed to have.
Maxey's not even really having a great year. You feel me?
All right, man.
He's not even having a great year.
Listen,
so what I'm saying is
trade because of him, not because of Ben Simmons. That ain't no fair trade. Just him and Harden. Like hell no.
I don't think it's a fair trade for Philly to give up Maxey and Ben Simmons. Like
I think Sean Marks win this trade.
If y'all get Maxey, I guarantee you y'all going to have to give up something else alongside James Harden. Y'all not just giving up James Harden and getting Maxey and Ben Simmons. That's just not happening, bro.
But come on, man. We talking about division rivals. These guys are playing chess. So let's talk about it, right? Division rivals, and these guys are at a table negotiating, trading division rivals. Like, yo, we don't even like these guys. Brotherly love, brotherly what? Nobody asked you for a sandwich. We want to win. You see what KD told Embiid? He said, "Get the fuck out of here." You thought he was playing?
So what Embiid told KD?
Again, but that's the competitive spirit when it's a rivalry.
And KD got his feelings.
And we about to make a trade with them. The only reason why it makes sense is because of the GM and Harden's relationship in Houston.
And listen, man, and you mentioned in the fact that it's division rivals, and that's why I can't see Philly just giving away Maxey and Ben Simmons just for James Harden. Like it's going to literally have to be a super mutual beneficial trade. You feel me? And that's the only way I see it happening. And there's no guarantee that it's going to happen. They said they're open to trading James Harden. They're not saying that they're closing in on a deal. 8 o'clock for the call up. They're not saying that they're closing on a deal.
Yeah.
They saying that
your boy Fluke talking spicy.
I'm seeing the comments. So they're not saying that they're closing on a deal. They're just saying that they're open to it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And I think it has to be a mutual beneficial trade. That's it.
Yeah, but again, GM wise, both Sean Marks and the GM for Philly have a reputation.
Yeah,
they both want to win on this situation, and they know both of them are competing for the championship. Philly respectfully went,
Philly with James Harden is a.
But no, I'm saying respectfully last season, right?
Yeah.
You see how far Philly went, right? So now there's a situation where we see how far we went. Like we're trading an essential player in the playoffs, like right, but in the second half of the season.
Yeah,
these rumors are real, and I think something does happen. I just don't know what. I did not want this to happen, and I feel like if KD was healthy, it wouldn't happen. The KD effect is nasty. We're like 2-8, no 2-7, and if we lose tonight, it'll be. But we're not gonna lose. We'll be 3-7.
Without James Harden, y'all gonna beat Utah?
I think so. I think Cam Thomas dropped 40. Javon Carter dropped 42. Let's go, Javon Carter. Bruce Brown 20 and 20.
Listen, man, my man over here wilding. There's no way in hell y'all beating the Jazz without James Harden.
Yo, man, listen, man.
There's no way in hell.
Utah Jazz got to deal with that Brooklyn boogie, man. We're gonna come out there, scary hours.
Listen. But you talk about,
not there,
I know this is not Knicks or net related. It could possibly be Knick related, but there's nothing substantiate it being Knick related. But I'm hearing that what's the boy name from Utah? I'm drawing a blank now. Spider.
Oh yeah, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they saying that him and Gobert ain't really cool like that. Their situation is very, passive aggressive and intense.
Mhm.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Nah,
before the trade.
Donovan Mitchell probably be barking on Gobert. Yo, he got to, he's short too. So he looking up to him, Gobert mad tall. He like, yo, you got to play harder than that. Know what I'm saying? Gobert be like, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Donovan like, yo, who you talking to, man?
Listen, man.
Stop playing with me, man. I play big. I got a big heart, man. You don't play big. You play small.
I think
he been getting sun versus the big, like Allen and all that.
I think their relationship, I don't know what it was before this situation, but I think this situation
Mitchell talk spicy.
I think this situation was a turning point in their relationship. Remember, Gobert was one of the first people to catch COVID in the NBA.
Oh yeah,
he was joking about
yeah.
And Donovan Mitchell caught COVID literally right after him.
Oh, that's not funny.
You feel me? So from there, that's when I started hearing the rumors that maybe Donovan Mitchell don't really like Gobert like that. You feel me? Like, yeah. So
I seen the way he was watching him in the playoffs, keeping a close watch on him. Know what I'm saying? Like, that boy could play some basketball, man. Anybody again, who was I seen the kid Gowie. He came out real quick with a meme saying something about Damian Lillard and how he should have got out when he got the chance. All of these rumors you hearing in the trade, they ain't for nothing. Trust me. You hear Donovan Mitchell in it. You hear Damian Lillard in it. You hear all of these guys in it. Trust me. Take it seriously, because a guy like Sean Marks is got an owner who says my religion is winning. We want to win. And listen, man, Steve Nash.
Listen, man. Yeah, like I respect trade rumors depending where it comes from. You feel me?
Right.
Like, if you coming at me with a meme, I'm not gonna respect it, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna go to all the outlets that I respect, and I don't see nothing, and I'm gonna be like,
but Skipper entertain the convo of it though.
I mean, to entertain what convo? Like, or the possibility of trading Jules?
Like,
because
my thing is
there is a possibility. You
right,
feel me?
Without validation, right? As a fan watching him on his phone texting while he's in a post-game interview, it seems a lack of interest. And then I heard that the team is keeping him away from the media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, okay, as a fan, do you remember that ever happening for a superstar where they kept away from the media?
For not, like, being standoffish with the media? Absolutely.
I never seen a Randall standoffish.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying Randall. I'm saying, have I seen players do it? Yes. You feel me? Mainly two of your stars. Before? You feel me? Nah,
Nick?
Not
never a Nick.
Yes. Stephon Marbury.
Okay.
Near the end of his tenure with the Knicks was very standoffish when it came to the media, because they was trying to assassinate his character. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I feel like the media in general is trying to do the same with Julius Randle. You feel me? Now, I was talking to some of the guys today. We had a heated discussion about the Julius Randle situation.
Yeah, I want to hear about it, because I think it shows lack of leadership when you don't speak at the post-game interviews.
But if the team is making you unavailable, there's a difference between you just saying you're not showing up.
But maybe it's hard to clean up. Shut the F up and thumbs down to New York crowd.
Yeah, listen. All right, I was gonna save this till later when I got home and probably go live tonight. But we can start this here. You feel me? Now, I'm going to start this statement by saying Julius Randle absolutely deserves criticism for his play. Yes,
that's a fact.
He does. You feel me? But at the same time,
he got that money.
The Knicks fans are not helping the situation.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, no, let's keep it a buck. Like, let's not act like the Nets fans didn't boo.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
James Harden. You feel me? Like,
no, don't let me stop you. Let's hear it.
So they're not helping the situation. You feel me? Again, I will reiterate: Julius Randle absolutely needs to be criticized for his play. But the fans are not helping, bro. Like, nitpicking about stupid stuff. Oh, sitting at the end of the bench. Mad players do that, especially at the end of quarters. And when you look at the pictures where he's not, quote unquote, in the huddle, nobody that was in warm-ups, and both times they posted these pictures, he was in warm-ups, were in the huddle. The only people that was in the huddle was people in going on the court.
So hold on, you got a reason on why he wasn't in the huddle,
bro? Because there's a picture of Trae Young doing the same exact thing.
Hold on, is this the
I've
fourth
seen-
quarter when y'all losing?
No, there's no reference to when the pitcher came at all.
Oh,
It could have been
man.
the first quarter, it could have been the end of the third. Like whenever he sat down, you don't know. But at the end of the day,
Don't show
other
leadership.
people, I see mad stars sit at the end of the bench, dog. This is why I'm saying it's ridiculous.
Trae Young a
You
better
feel me?
leader than
This is
Randall.
why I'm saying this is ridiculous because it's nitpicking. I've seen LeBron sit at the end of the bench in between quarters. You feel me? Like it happens. That's what is nitpicking, bro. Like
Nah, I say RJ is the leader of
So-
the team. It
so-
ain't Randall, man.
so-
He got to step down.
so. RJ is becoming that. He needs to be more.
Nah, he that now.
Nah, he need to be more
Randall
consistent.
in the way.
He need to be more consistent. Chill
yeah,
out.
all right.
Yeah,
Randall in the
he,
way.
he need to be more consistent.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So, and that's cap because Randall feeds him the ball all the time. This
But
is
he
why I'm
not
saying
the
this
leader.
cap.
He got to step
cap.
down. You're not number one.
This cap. Let me finish what I was saying because
All
now you trying to throw me off when it on your cap.
Nah,
you
go
feel
ahead,
me?
Go ahead.
So now we talking about a player, who last year took the Knicks to their first playoffs in 9 years, right? Left 100 and change on the table to
Mhm.
stay a Knick and give the organization an opportunity to bring help in for him, right?
Right. That's why he mad.
So now, not even we didn't even make it through halfway through the first half of the season. Like we was only not even a whole quarter into the first half of the season, and Knick fans are talking about trading him. Where's the violin? I'm spitting facts. You feel me? Like I'm spitting facts. You should pull out the violin for the fact that James Harden don't want to really be a net no more. But you're not doing that, right?
No,
so,
I'm unbothered.
so yeah. So boom. So now we, like I said, we not even a quarter into the first half of the season, and a man who took our organization to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years left 100 and something million on the table. I'm talking about generational wealth.
That's why he mad.
The generational wealth that this man left on the table.
That's why he mad.
And this is why I'm talking to the Knicks fans. You feel me? Like this is exactly why I'm talking to the Knicks fans. So, and then not even a quarter into the first half of the season, you guys are talking about trade Julius Randle, which is absolutely ridiculous. There was no support for him throughout his struggles. He started out the season amazing. You feel me? Like the first 8 games, Julius Randle was balling out. You feel me? But as soon as he hit his slump, that's when all the bullshit happened, right? And I'm gonna reference the way that the Knicks fans treat some of their players. Everybody want to talk about Julius Randle's attitude. I remember when Melo was here. Melo had one of the best attitudes you want from a star when it comes to the team not playing well.
Potatoes.
So he sits there. No, it's the same thing. He sits there, and you mentioned Julius Randle not being available. Melo sat there every single post game, win or loss, every single point post game, win or loss, answered the tough questions, went out there, performed at a high level every night, but Knicks fans still was asking for Melo to be traded. You feel me? Patrick Ewing.
Y'all lost a lot getting him.
And the team never built around him. I remember it was Melo.
How could y'all? Y'all lost so much when y'all got him.
It was Melo and G League players. You feel me? They didn't even try to build a team around Melo, right? So boom. Now going to one of the greatest Knicks of all time, Patrick Ewing, even said that, he got sick of how the Knicks fans treated them because when it was up, it was all love. But when they was down, they treated the team like shit. And this is where we at. You feel me? This is where we at. And I'm tired of, Knicks fans resting their hat on. This is New York. You got to be tough to play here. Bruh, these people are human beings. So now, look, the lady from, I forgot the girl name from Knicks Fan TV.
I respect it, bro.
The girl from Knicks Fan TV, right? The girl from Knicks Fan TV. She just resigned from the show. I forgot her name. Because I always draw a blank.
I know who you're talking about though. Why she resigned though?
Because they was going crazy on her in the chats. The Knicks fans talk about because she was expressing her opinion on the Julius Randle situation.
Yeah.
Then they talk about, you must be on his payroll or sleeping with him.
Oh man,
Now if they Ashley, thank you, Kev. because I wanted to acknowledge the fact that's her name, so I could show that woman some respect.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ashley formerly from KvN TV, because you made the right decision. You do not have to sit there and take that kind of stuff from fellow Knicks fans. You feel me?
Nah.
And she had to resign because of that. Now she's only a upcoming sportscaster. She's not even a person that's the object of the ridicule. Now imagine what's being said to Julius Randle by Knicks fans. You feel me? That led him to tell people to shut the F up.
Listen,
this is the same this is the same fan base that spat on somebody.
What I will say is that fans could be irate, but the reason why I call him Scented Candle Randle is because I feel like he melts under the pressure. And the pressure that I'm talking about is him being honest about the help. And I don't think he likes the help. Evan is really inconsistent. Kemba hardly plays, and Kemba plays well when he does play, but he hardly plays. So it's like
Kemba been playing every game and been playing like poop.
Sorry,
you feel me?
You know what I mean? And it's like, I hear all of these different reviews about Quentin. Listen, I respect them. I got nothing nasty to say about Quentin. All I'm saying is when it come down to Quentin, y'all asking a lot from a rookie. And at the end of the day, I feel like that's because y'all don't understand that the office shouldn't run through this guy or that guy. Y'all haven't gotten that down packed. And they was talking about pace. So you care about pace?
Absolutely. So
they are dead last in pace right now.
And this is why I'm about to acknowledge that. First, I want to acknowledge the thing about Quentin Grimes. I think Quentin Grimes is absolutely ready to step up into a bigger role. Coach Tommy T is not putting him in a role that I think he belongs. I think Quentin Grimes is absolutely a starter. This kid is a knockdown 3-point shooter. He defends at a super high level, and he's showing that there's more to his game than just him shooting 3-pointers. I've seen him break people down off the dribble. I've seen his playmaking ability. Like, he needs the time. I think I'm still adamant about, even though Evan's been playing great lately, I'm still adamant about Evan moving to the second unit and moving Quentin Grimes to the first unit. Right. The reason why we have, now to address what you said about pace, the reason why we have such a slow pace because of Kemba Walker and Alec Burke running the point. That's why. I've been Mitch Robinson has been beasting. Hold on, but let me get to this, right? Okay. So I've been saying Alec Burke shouldn't be the point, and it's a statistical fact that when Alec Burke is running the point, we are dead. He's dead last in the NBA in pace by a player who gets that kind of minutes. Kemba Walker is second to last. You feel me? And I think, especially when you look, and you asked me why it was important, especially when you look at the kind of players that we have on our team, right, Julius Randle included. Right. You have to play up. They flourish in the open court.
Let's talk about the kids.
Not only the kids, Julius Randle, it's hard to stop going full speed to the basket. RJ Barrett shows you every night that when he's in the open court, he can finish with either hand. Yeah. Like, then you add the kids, Obi-Wan. You add Emmanuel Quickly. You feel me? You could Quentin Grimes spotting up for the three. Even Evan Fournier benefits from a higher pace, a faster paced game.
Let's get to it though. But what about Tommy T? Does he like Quentin Grimes? And the only reason
he loves Quentin Grimes.
Now he does. My thing is, again, I see more opportunities because I follow the Knicks games. I won't say that I watch it from beginning to end, but I tune in. Know that. And what I've seen was Quentin Grimes, his start of his NBA career, scored 27 points versus the Bucks. I seen y'all versus the Bucks the other day. I was like, I know Quentin Grimes gonna start this game. He doesn't start the game, and then he doesn't even have a pace. You start him in this game because of his morale is high. Like, he got his 27 as a start. You don't forget that as a rookie. You verse this team again, you get the start, the pace. Y'all win that game if y'all start Quentin Grimes, is my point.
That's exactly my point too.
So
I got a campaign.
I don't like Tommy T as the
I got
coach
a campaign
of the year this year.
I got a campaign on Twitter that I do every day. Start IQ in Quentin Grimes, and I'm going to do it every day to happen. You feel me? I tweet that every single day because that's who I want to start, because I believe that pace that that IQ bring is going to only benefit RJ and Randle, and in turn benefit Mitchell Robinson, because Mitchell Robinson does the cleanup job. When you got mismatches and people are moving around and they're not on their man, that's how you create mismatches, right? And Mitchell Robinson on any kind of mismatch in the paint is going to dominate that.
Mhm.
He's going to dominate that as
Shit.
far as rebounds go.
But
You
Mitch
feel me?
Robinson ain't the problem and why y'all losing.
No, I'm just saying I'm not saying he's a problem. I'm
Yeah.
saying that how he would benefit from Quentin Grimes and IQ starting.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, hell
So
yeah.
and then you also gotta add, and then we talking about Cam Reddish. We traded a first round pick for this guy.
How many minutes
And
you got?
He's not getting any PT,
Not
bro.
many.
It don't make sense. And we watch, Alec Burke struggle for however long, and we're not giving him any PT. We watch Evan Fournier be inconsistent, and he's still not getting any PT. I feel like I'm not saying you bench both of these guys because obviously you like them for a reason.
Oh man.
But I'm saying
ouch.
I'm saying that you take some of their minutes away.
Let's give validity to
take-
your words.
I say you take some minutes from Fournier, because when Fournier is not scoring, he's absolutely useless on the court. You feel me? Some minutes away from Alec Burke, and you give that PT to Cam Reddish.
Bro, out of the last 10 games, Cam played he didn't play 7 games. And out of the 3 games he played collectively, he made 20 minutes. So
Yeah.
20 minutes and
it was garbage time.
20 minutes, 8 points. What's that? 10 field goals, 3 out of 10. 7
it was
points.
all
Like,
garbage
yo,
time.
it's crazy because why you make these trades in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like, with Steve Nash, I ain't gonna lie, my guy, he keeping me on point. He has sent me something saying that Steve Nash said it ain't gonna be no trade. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Word, he got a direct quote, but not to get off topic. I feel like the best thing a coach could do is utilize the players that he got as far as pace is concerned. And I feel like Patty should always be on the floor with LaMarcus Aldridge. Nick Claxton should always be on the floor with James Harden because of the alley-oop situation. Nick Claxton had his high, but I think 21 points the other night because he plays with James Harden. He says James Harden makes the game easy for me. He's that Harden's got that floater or he's going to throw that alley, and he makes the game
and he
easy.
draws so much attention.
Right. So I'm saying that to say certain players flourish or the pace of the team is a certain way depending on who you have on the floor together.
Yeah, I agree with that 110%.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm so adamant about Grimes and IQ starting. The most energy you'll see from Julius Randle in a game since Derrick Rose been out is when he's on the court with IQ. You see him get up the court faster. You see him setting harder screens to get in the pick and roll situations because he knows that IQ is going to get him the ball in a space where he could be effective. Kemba, not so much. You feel me? Kemba is not going to attack off the screen and roll. You feel me? He's going to take the screen and try to shoot a 3-pointer or just back it out and then pass it to Julius. But he doesn't attack the screen.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and that's no way that you can be effective running the screen and roll if you're not attacking, bro.
Right.
Like, but when IQ's on the court,
Mhm.
you see Julius trying to set tougher screens. You see him hustling up the court a little bit faster because of the pace that IQ brings to the game.
Mhm.
And I don't listen. You said something earlier that I'm almost inclined to agree with. I don't think Julius Randle's having a great time playing with Kemba Walker. You feel me?
Man, he upset.
And that's mostly because Kemba Walker is a shadow of himself.
But no,
and he's not being aggressive.
Let's get into what you said all podcast since we started this. You always talk about cap this, cap that when it come down to money being made. And like you said, he took less money. Only players that's dedicated to winning take less money. And I feel like he feels slighted, slapped in the face with a leather glove. He feels like he was looked at and they said, "You want help?" And then he said, "Okay, open door 1 and it was Evan, and open door 2 and it was Kemba." And he was just looking like, "Yo, I asked for help." Like to help him make a run for it.
So
not what
so look,
that's like a temporary
on paper, it looked good. You feel me? And
nah.
On paper, it looked good.
Y'all got the money.
No, on paper,
y'all was scared to spend that loot.
It wasn't about being scared to spend it. Like last year, free agency wasn't crazy. It wasn't
DeRozan.
DeRozan chose to go to Chicago.
Y'all ain't even offer him the nothing.
But nobody in the NBA, and even the commentators talking about how as much as a surprise that DeRozan is playing at this level. You feel me? Yeah, I'm super surprised because when they was talking about DeRozan, I'm like, I don't want DeRozan. He's not doing shit in San Antonio.
No, I knew that
you feel me? Playing for
nah.
Pop, and he wasn't really doing shit.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. He playing for Pop.
That's probably fluke.
Yeah. Hold on. Yo, this who run the city. Who run the city?
Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
Oh,
The Knicks run the city all day, every day, 24/7. This is our city. I want all you Net fans to know that, including you.
Yeah,
okay. Talk that shit,
You're the number one suspect out here, fam. We run this bitch. This is the orange and blue city.
Talk that shit, Kev.
We even run Brooklyn.
We
even
that
run
shit,
the Rust Bucket. That's our shit too. That's our little side place where we go and rest our head at. That's our spot. We run that shit too.
I'm
gonna let all you and all your Net fans know.
Pepperoni.
Our shit. That's our shit over there.
Talk that
Let's
shit,
make it
Kev.
real clear. And let me ask you another, yo, T-Tom.
What up?
You heard Woj speak on Randall?
Nah.
You heard Sham speak on Randall?
Nah.
Nah, but we heard Harden, right?
Yeah, we did.
It's quiet out here in these streets in Brooklyn. It's real quiet because it's about to collapse over there. Yeah. I don't see championships. 5 out of 10 championships. I don't see that. I don't see y'all running the city. I don't see y'all running the city like the Bulls did in the '90s. I don't see none of that.
Well,
it's not happening. It's not happening out here.
Was in a
this is my time
team.
to speak. I called to talk. Okay? So we run the city, and that's how I'm going to end it.
Yeah.
So T-Tom, keep smoking on his net pack.
You know what we do.
These don't want it.
Shout out to Kev, man. Shout out to Kev. That's Team Knicks-ish right there, man.
The toughest Knicks fan.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but
I bring smoke to all Knicks fans. I be trolling mad podcasts.
Yeah, man.
That's what I do.
That might be Fluke, man, because Fluke been in the comments talking about what time can I call up?
Man, I just answered that call.
Yep, that's Fluke. Yo, Fluke, who run the city, man? Oh, hold on, my fault. Yeah. Who run the city, Fluke?
Do I have to even say?
Absolutely, you do.
The New York motherfucking Knicks. Well, no, I'm not gonna lie, yo. Y'all had a good debate today because there was a lot of times I was disagreeing with you. See, I'm not a huge I think Deuce is dope, but I'm not sure if he's ready to start, and I'm not sure if we understand that Tibbs ain't really he ain't putting the best dudes in the starting lineup. It's just his starting lineup is who he thinks is the best team to start the game. I ain't really mad at Tibbs, man.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm absolutely mad at Tibbs, because if you look at the numbers, the Knicks starting 5 is the worst starting 5 in the NBA right now. So there's that. You feel me? And how often do you continue to do the same exact thing and expect it to get better? You feel me? I
think that he takes the guys like Reddish and all of them. I think these guys work behind the scenes. I feel like he got these guys working. He knows what they can do and what they can't do. And I think he's waiting to get the best potential out of these dudes. I might be tripping because I remember when what was the dude name when he was the coach that we had with Melo?
We had a few coaches when we had Melo.
The dude with the glasses.
We had
whatever. I give a lot of sympathy.
Oh, you talk about Fizz? No, we didn't have Fizz.
Fizz.
We didn't have. He wasn't there when Melo was there.
Yes, he was. What are you talking about?
Nah, wasn't he only coached the Knicks for
when
2
Melo
seasons.
Was there, bro. He was he was giving Melo all of the minutes. But then what came out was Fizz was really just letting people eat. Yo, if you really put the dedication in, I'm gonna keep you in. I'm gonna let you get your money. He was really about players getting their money.
Yeah.
But
that's a fact.
Long story short, though, I think that Ben Simmons trade is gonna work out for the Nets in the long run, bro. I think that whole softy you got this 2 softest niggas in the league with KD and Simmons. You got the softest Burrow right now. You got 6'9". The whole Brooklyn situation is just gonna be soft and acceptable. And they might win a championship because it's just gonna be teamwork all around, bro.
Yeah, I said it earlier that that Simmons fits that team amazingly. You feel
Yes,
me?
yes, because Brooklyn ain't gonna say shit when he fail. They gonna let him do his thing because they already got a nigga that's already soft. KD is tougher than Simmons. So if Simmons come in, it's like, all right, cool. Like we got another guy, whatever.
Nah,
that shit's gonna work out, bro.
Nah, that's cap.
I
Trust
think
me.
I'm not even lying, bro. I think I got championship potential with those two softies, bro.
Nah, what I will say to that is that KD and Embiid is the same kind of competitive spirit, in my opinion. And if
competitive spirit,
like, yeah, but if Ben Simmons don't like Embiid, he ain't gonna like KD. They the same kind of guy as a teammate. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're saying right now?
Yeah, I'm saying as a teammate, they the same kind of guy. Like,
you believe that? You believe Embiid and KD could exist on the same team?
On this, hell yeah. But I don't think that's about to happen right now.
Shit out of KD,
nah,
bro.
you wildin'. KD, yo, he could play with any team, but he played for the Brooklyn Nets, never the New York Knicks.
Oh,
cool
yeah, nah. You know what? At this point, I ain't even gonna say it. You already know we don't want KD no more, bro. KD will get booed every night, no matter how many points he score in the guard, because he's softy, bro.
Bro, who good enough for y'all? Cause who y'all love? Y'all did you and Dirty.
Yo,
who y'all ever
another
love?
thing, T, I do think that.
Yo, it's called drop. Yeah.
Who y'all ever love? Y'all did you and Dirty. Where's the love?
Well, listen, man. I still think Ewan should have retired that last year. Like, you should have retired.
You see what Tom Brady doing?
Yeah.
He gonna sign a 1-day contract to retire a Patriot, man. Cause it's love.
But
bro.
Everybody talking about,
Kyle Lowry
how
say
dirty
he's gonna do that too.
Everybody talking about how dirty the Knicks did Ewan, but Ewan's still friends with the organization.
Nah, why he ain't signed that contract and
he's
retire?
Still friends with. He comes back. He's still friends with the organization.
That's the least they can do.
He's still very good friend with Dolan.
That organization would have meant nothing without you.
Who run the city?
Recently.
Who this?
Oh, this is JJ Jack.
Let's go, JJ. What's good? Who run the city, man?
Oh, man.
Yo, the Knicks, man. New York Knicks, man.
Please.
My question I just have one question. Yo, Breezy, how you lost to the Kings? And you gonna win a championship? No, I'm still on that, bro. I'm like, I could not get over that. Like, bro, you gonna win a championship? How you lost to the Kings?
Yo, man.
With that being said, I'm just gonna listen to the podcast and I'm stepping off because there was no post game, nothing like that.
No,
you know what I'm talking about. There was no scary hours.
No, I did.
For that game. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just stepping off from now.
Okay.
All right, JJ. Thanks for the call, bro.
Up, man. Thanks for Fluky calling up. He got cut off, and the JJ called right back. Thanks for both of y'all calling up. But I did a recap. I do one on IG or Facebook. I don't know how to stream both at the same time. I'm trying to work that out right now. But I always do a recap. We play the Jazz tonight. I'm gonna do a recap for that one. So please tune in.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. What was? They was just talking shit for real. They wasn't really asking me no questions.
He said how y'all lost to the
to the
Kings, and y'all supposed to win the championship. That was his question.
Oh yeah, I feel like we lost to the Kings because I feel like Harden shouldn't have been out there. I'm a firm believer that Harden asked for rest, and we could put him in situations where he could rest if we're up, and if we got the game close. Like, I feel like in that first game versus the Suns in the back-to-back situation, we could have gave Harden rest, but it's hard to ask Harden to play 37 minutes in the Sun game and the Sacramento King and know that he kind of leads the league in turn with turnovers and don't expect him to get turnovers. He get cold, and coaching wise, I feel like Steve Nash doesn't coach the team past the veterans. We win and lose the game with the veterans. And what I would like to see is Nash put his foot on the coach pedal, say, yo, you're not playing good right now. Have a seat, put Cam Thomas in there because he could create his own shot. And, give these rookies a go at it, man. You could build your career around these rookies, Nash. Word to my mustache, Nash. I think you could build your career around these rookies. You just got to play them on the regular basis. Don't play Nick Claxton or Day'Ron Sharpe. Play Nick Claxton and Day'Ron Sharpe. rotate them, put them in the game. It's enough minutes for everybody. We got James Johnson taking 3-pointers. I'm pretty sure we could find time for Dayron Sharp to be in the paint. He had 10 boards in 10 minutes. That's the last time he played, and then you didn't play him again. So I'm stuck on that stat. I don't understand why you don't play him. Put him versus Gobert. He gonna go up his chest.
So
what?
I got something that coincides with that. You was talking about Harden minutes usage, and I kind of feel the same thing with Coach Tommy T and Jules. Like, especially if he's struggling, why are you still playing him 37 minutes when you got Obi who's coming off the bench and doing a lot of good things? Some nights Obi has just as many points as minutes, and he only get like 10 minutes. It don't make sense. You feel me? Especially you need it. Like, he's struggling. You could take the pressure off him, his struggles, by lessening his minutes. Not saying that you break him all the way down to 20 minutes, but there's no reason he should be playing 37 minutes a game.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle, in the middle of a struggle, there's no reason. Yeah. Like, when you got somebody, a young talent that is capable, you feel me, of taking some of these minutes, and you just like, I'm just gonna let Jules die out there, bro. Yeah. Like that don't make sense to me. And I feel like we lose a lot of these games because of situations like that. Coach Tommy T not taking full advantage of his bench, or subbing in his bench when the starters are struggling, like to turn the tide. We've been games that the bench is playing really good. They bring us back into the game. You send the starters out after they already started the game slow in the third. Then they start the third slow, and you don't put the bench back in until 3 minutes left in the third quarter. That don't make sense.
Again, I think the emphasis is on your guy Tommy T, because he was coach of the year last season. Yeah, let's call it a spade, right? Like, that's why the attention is on a Tommy T opposed to Steve Nash. Steve Nash, his situation is different, because it's like, bro, you took the keys to a championship Ferrari. Like, they said, yo, look, this car, Steve Nash, is going to the championship. You sure you want to drive this car? You never coached nothing. He said, yeah, I'm ready. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't just a one question type of thing, like yes, and then he became the coach. Yeah. I'm sure they were grooming him for the situation, like, yo, this could happen, this and that. And, I only say that to say I'm glad we kept Jacques Vaughn, because I looked at his tenure, and he's been a coach, assistant coach, since 2010. And he's right there with Nash. So my thing is, work with Jacques Vaughn, you don't have any coach experience with being an assistant coach or a head coach, to my knowledge. Yeah. So work with Jacques Vaughn, because he's been an assistant coach under Coach Pop. He's worked with great coaches. He's played with different teams. Be a coach 1-2 punch. Make that a thing. Make that a thing where the assistant coach get kudos as well, and maybe David Vanderpool too. Maybe, you know what I mean? Make it a thing where coaches looked at like a coach team. Yeah. Like, wow, look at those coaches together. They gonna win. Steve Nash, Jacques Vaughn, and David Vanderpool, they all working together, but it don't feel like that. I'm listening to conversations. They saying, what's the difference between Nash and D'Antoni? And I feel like the difference is we take way more 2-pointers than 3-pointers. That's pretty much the difference right there. And I've seen we went out and got defensive players, but I don't know, man, why Nash takes such a nonchalant approach when we're losing games. KD's had the sense of urgency after 3 games. In the beginning of the season, he was like, it's an 82-game season, this, that, and the third, yada, yada. We went on that 3-game losing streak where KD was playing. Yeah. He had the sense of urgency, realizing that this is a championship contending team. He talking like it. This is why I'm saying about the post-game interviews. When I watch him, I'll be honest, when I say some of the stuff about leadership, I get it from the interviews itself, not necessarily the game on the floor. It's like the interviews validate what they saying, you know what I mean? Or like, how they play. Like, yo, he played like where he talking, like he talking like he walking, man. Shout out to Migos.
Who run the city? Who this? Who run the city? Who this? Okay. Yeah, man.
So I'm saying that KD got leadership, and I see that Harden, I don't think, I said all that to say, you know, I don't see it in Nash like that, but we need it from him. You know what I mean? And you know, not to be long-winded, I don't think Harden wants to be number one. He left Houston not to be number one, and he's in that situation now.
Steve Nash, you use your reference of the Ferrari. Steve Nash is throwing the gas pedal to the floor, and he's not shifting from first to second to third and nothing. He just, soon as he got in the car, he turned the ignition and smashed on the gas all the way to the floor, and he's gonna burn out the engine. And that's what he's doing. You feel me? He's burning out the engine of the championship Ferrari, quote unquote, right? Yeah. And that's the problem. You feel me? And I feel like on both sides, that's the problem. You feel me? Like you got coaches who's being stubborn. You like, bro, you have guys that could ball on your team, dog. Like, use these guys. Like, why are you just go? Like, there's no reason why. You know, I love Taj Gibson. You feel me? I love Taj Gibson, and I think Taj at this stage in his career should be only utilized when there's injury as a depth piece. You feel me? Like, so when you need to sub somebody and you need to sub in Jericho Sims, this kid, this bro, like the last game Jericho Sims was in, first play he was in there. Crazy alley.
Nolan, he could take Nolan's Noel time. Noel don't look like he be in the game. His head don't be looking like
Noel can't catch a cold in the winter with a wet t-shirt on and no coat, son. He can't catch nothing, bro. You feel me? And
I don't know.
It pisses me off to watch. You feel me? It pisses me off to watch. To see that guys are trying to set Noel up in the paint the same way they set up Mitchell Robinson, and he can't even catch the freaking ball. I forgot who threw him an alley-oop. I think it was either Quick or Burke. Bruh, missed the ball in the air, like bounced right off his hands. And I'm looking like, if that was Jericho Sims, we all be sitting here like, oh.
Right. Nah, I feel you. That that's it don't appear on the stat sheet. That's the morale. That's the passion. You know what I'm saying? You want that in
and on top of that, like some people might try to make the argument that Noel is a better defensive player, but I'm like, yo, I watch Jericho Sims play. Jericho Sims from the summer league till now, his defensive footwork, how he's always in the right place now, and his athletic ability. He may not block as many shots as Noel because Noel got really long arms, but he alters shots. He's a presence in the paint. He just need the PT. Like, play the young guys. How do you expect young guys to get better if they never get in-game minutes? You feel me? Like, I understand practice is a big part of that. You feel me? I know practice is a big part of that, but you need in-game experience to get better. Like the fact that Kemba Walker is playing as bad as he's playing, and we still don't see Deuce McBride get any PT, and we still got Kemba out there for 20-plus minutes, giving you 0 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist or 2, but he's playing 20-25 minutes. That don't make sense. When you could give that PT to the young boy.
Yeah, the young boy, specifically Jericho Sims.
No, I'm talking about now, like
Deuce McBride.
Deuce McBride.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yo, he's a G League legend, right? He got like 43 the other night. That ain't enough for him to start.
He's smoking. Every time he go down to the G League, he's dropping 30-something.
G League legend.
But
he walk in the locker room like I ain't supposed to be here.
Fair enough. You can't really measure NBA success by G League play. You feel me?
Nah, you want them to come back up though. Like DDJ averaged 21.
Absolutely.
DDJ averaged 21 and they sent him to the G League, and like, why?
I want him to come back up, but what I'm saying is that don't necessarily translate into NBA success. But you won't know unless the guys get the PT.
But when they do, and DDJ got PT specifically, they showed that they can run with they can play at an NBA level. Let me say that.
Absolutely.
Both of them, I've seen that. Who run the city?
Yo, this is Big Angelo, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
You know what we gotta do?
Yeah. Let them know, Angelo.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold y'all because I see y'all debating, and I don't wanna get back into my old ways debating.
Let them know
with Nick people. So it is what it is. I can tell James Harden body language telling me he wants out.
Okay.
So be out.
I respect
I
it.
hear that.
We
I'm a
don't need
Brooklyn Net
We
fan.
don't need that. We got enough headaches. We don't need extra headaches.
Right. I'm a Brooklyn Net fan first. I'm with you. Let them know, Angelo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, KD. We don't have KD. We don't have Harris. We don't have Eldridge.
Yeah. But you
Come
know,
on.
you know what?
Losing. This is why we losing, because one, we don't have good shooters.
Nah, but stay there real quick. Let them know, Angelo. The morale of a player means a lot. Like wanting to win, wanting to play. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like they say, he did not show that with that Mamba mentality.
Right.
I saw it in the last 5 games, dude.
He don't want to be the number one guy. I've seen that in Harden. He wants to be
Nah,
number
let
2
him-
or 3, but
let him
not
go,
number
let him go
1.
play for the Westchester Knicks and be the number 1 guy.
That's funny.
Nah, we good.
Nah, they already got a G League legend and what's his name, Deuce. But
Yeah.
I feel like Cam Thomas, man, he deserved more minutes. He did his thing. But back to what you said, let him know, Angelo. I agree with you, bro. I want players on a team that want to win. Like, know it's a championship contending team and act like it. You know what I'm saying? Or play like it.
Exactly. But you see, he did that in Houston. He did it in Houston.
Yeah.
And he's doing it in Brooklyn. Now, even if he go to Philly, he gonna do the same shit. Oh, my bad. He gonna do the same thing.
You good?
Yeah, you good. Let him know. Let him know, Angelo.
But yo, y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Angelo.
Yo,
Yeah.
I just laugh sometimes when y'all. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna continue to do it, man. Shout out to Reflex Radio. They help us get where we at right now, man. We appreciate them.
All right, baby. I'll holler at you guys.
All right, thanks, and let them know, Angelo. Word, we appreciate. Let them know, Angelo, the Knicks, the Nets, the fans, you know what I'm saying, everybody that support the podcast. We trying to get some merch soon. Yeah, man. I'm glad y'all like the content. You know what I mean? I try to be authentic and original as possible. Him as well. So, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep working, man. But yeah, man, I truly believe if you're gonna win a championship, you gotta be clicking on all cylinders, and everybody gotta be on one page, like pace, rhythm, cohesive. It's like dancing and rhythm and choreography. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like that on the floor. When you're watching good basketball, what you see, ball rotation. Isn't that the most impressive thing, or one of the most impressive things in basketball? Is the poetry, the chemistry. Like, oh, look at that pass. They seen that no look. He just knew to be there. You ever see them like get forced to the baseline and then they wing it to the guy at the 3, and then the guy at the 3 just knock it down? That's like, you gotta practice that. You know what I'm saying? That's like chemistry and cohesiveness. You know, you want to see that in a team, and that comes with pace, and that comes with having the same players on the team. That's why I'm a firm believer. Let's work with what we got before we make trades. And Cam Thomas could be a way more productive player if Steve Nash gave him consistent minutes. Cam Thomas' best game was when he had the most minutes. And guess what? Which back to what you said about him not being a volume shooter. He shot 9 for 13, had 20 and 6 boards. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So, it's an impressive game. Denver game, we lost that game. He had 25, he shot 8 for 14. Anytime he's shooting above 500, I want to see him play. He had 15 minutes, 11 points, 4 for 6. Why he didn't play more minutes? That's the thing that bugged me out about Nash sometimes. These guys, they get in, the rookies specifically. They come in and they play well, and then they don't get any more minutes. And you like, why are they not getting any more minutes? We could win the game with them. Okay, this is my main question. So I'm gonna sound like I'm rambling. Why the or instead of the and? Play both of the guys. They both playing well. Let's throw the sink at these guys. I want to dominate. As a fan, we've been hungry, man.
So I've been sitting here, and not just now, but for a little while, I've been thinking about what's going on, especially since trade talk is such a hot button issue today in the NBA with the trade deadline looming 5 days away. I think if there is a trade, we're gonna see some veterans being moved.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I think we're gonna see some veterans being moved.
Oh yeah.
They already open about being willing to trade Alec Burke as long as they can move another veteran with him.
Yeah.
And I think that's more of the organization than it is Coach Tommy T. Coach Tommy T, if he had it his way, I don't think he trades Alec Burke. You feel me? But I think the organization see that they need to make room for these young guys. So it gives Coach Tommy T no option but to play these young guys. And I think that's smart. You feel me? Because we have veterans who's not really producing at a high level, eating up. So now it's a difference if these guys was out there going out and killing it every night.
But let's call it what
Like,
it is. It's
so-
to add it to what you said, not cutting you off.
Yeah,
Y'all just signed Burks again. Like these
Yeah.
are talking about trading players that y'all just re-signed.
yeah.
And respectfully, I don't know. Did they help y'all win
So-
games
So
last season opposed
absolutely.
to this season?
Alec Burke helped us win
Y'all
quite a
call
few
you called him
games.
Mr. Fourth Quarter.
Yeah. He
Is
fourth
he
quarter
still
AB.
Mr. Fourth
Yeah,
Quarter?
fourth quarter AB. He ain't been fourth quarter AB in a minute.
He little junior fourth quarter
he
now.
he,
you know what I
he
mean?
ain't been fourth quarter AB in a minute. I ain't
Know what
gonna
I
hold
mean?
you. But
Little Boy Scout fourth
nah,
quarter.
chill, don't be disrespectful. But I wouldn't be mad if they moved him along with another veteran. If they moved him along with Kemba or they moved him along with Evan. If they move all three of them, I'll be super happy. You feel me? Because that opens up space for more Grimes, for more IQ time, for more for more OB time. Like these are all spaces that these guys can get more PT, more space and time for, especially with Derrick Rose still being down, for Deuce to get PT. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, sorry, and I got no jokes for that, but I think I put that 23-27 record, and I say they missing Rose right there.
absolutely all day in America. And I said this in a previous Who Run the City episode that the bench hasn't been the same since Derrick Rose got injured, right? And I'm sticking to that.
Yeah,
I really feel like when Derrick Rose come back, Coach Tommy T really need to consider moving IQ to the starting five.
yeah.
Like it makes no sense to have. And I just read something on Twitter. Mark Berman said that Coach Tommy T is gonna stick with Kemba in the starting five. I almost lost my shit just sitting here, but yeah, that it doesn't make sense. The last few games, Kemba scored 0 points, bro. Like it just doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
But I think moving those guys is going to be more of an organizational. The front office want that to happen, then it will be a Coach Tommy T thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
I think Coach Tommy T lives and dies with his veterans. Everything that we knew about Coach Tommy T before he got here is ringing out true. He overplays his veterans.
Cat.
Yeah, he doesn't play his young guys enough. And this is starting to ring out true yet again.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
bro, like these young, like most of the, like you said this, most of the successful teams play the young guys.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's a youthfulness and an energy that these guys bring to the basketball game. This is why it works. You feel me?
Golden State, when they was leading in the league, they were number one in transitional basket. That's the young guys out running. Before they get a chance to go down and set up and play defense, you got the young guys beating them down the floor. Harden throwing alleys to Bruce Brown. That's when we was playing. But again, Harden don't want to be number one on our team. Man, I give credit to what Angelo said, but I think that's in a nutshell what it is. Because if KD was here, he wouldn't be talking like that. So I think he is a little frustrated. He was being honest about it. But when it come down to clutch games, I mentioned Rose because y'all 12-13, and we're what 16-11. But I know we're 16-11. Some of those 11 losses is because we don't have KD, and I think that some of y'all losses is because y'all kind of really relied on Randall. And I think a lot of times he was supposed to show up. Y'all didn't show up. Last time we complained about free throws. How you guys doing with free throws since then? Y'all got better with free throws? Are y'all winning games since free throws?
We're losing because of free throws. And I said this on Nixon-ish several times. You know, that's a lot of the games that the difference is free throws. But we could pinpoint that, and we could also pinpoint the fact, like even our last game, we lost this game because when the lineup that came back, the third quarter, like when we were coming back, and it was a pivotal part, like Coach Tommy T left the starters out there for too long. Like, yo, bro, like, why do you like they Kemba Walker played the whole third quarter, bro, and he scored no buckets. Added nothing to the game.
Mm-mm-mm.
That young boy from Memphis, I forgot his name, the little light skinned boy, number 22.
From Memphis.
Yeah,
Oh,
number 20.
Bane?
Yeah, bruh. No, it wasn't him. It was the other dude.
22.
No. It wasn't Bane. That Kemba was guarded. I forgot the boy name.
He cooked y'all.
He was cooking Kemba. I wouldn't even say he cooked us. He was cooking Kemba. And every time down the floor, they were looking for him. And I'm like, yo, why is Kemba out there on the court? I'm about to find this boy name because I'm tired of drawing blanks tonight. Zaire Williams.
Okay.
Yeah, he was running the point. No, not Zaire Williams. Then it was Bane, because that was Kemba's man. Bro, every time he turned around, Kemba's getting cooked. And I'm like, he's not scoring. He's not scoring. Why is this man on the court? You feel me? Like, he's not a strong defender.
Word.
He's playing, in the words of Walt Clyde Frazier, matador defense. But Quickly might not be the best defender, but he gives A1 effort.
Word.
Every time.
See, that's the morale stuff
You
I'm
feel
talking
me?
about.
Every time.
That's why I give credit to what Angelo said when he called up. Remember the guy in Houston when he stole the ball because James Harden tried to walk the ball up?
Yeah.
That's morale. I care about winning more than you do.
Yeah.
I'm going to play harder than you. And I think that's what I need to see from all of the players. And when I don't see it, I'm like, yo, sit him. He ain't that special.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like that's just the thing, bro. Like the inability to adjust your rotations to what's happening in the game. That's the problem that I'm having with Coach Tommy T, right? Like, bruh, like you see, this is an obvious mismatch. Quick is playing phenomenal tonight. Put Quick on the court. You feel me? Like, put Quick on the court.
The least y'all players there, man, and you could complain about not getting your players played. Us not having Joe Harris set us back. You look at what the
now you wanted to trade Joey, son.
Yeah, no, but that's rightfully so, man. He went cold, and look what Patty did because Joey not there. He just broke his record for 3-pointers. He's at 164. He did that in all last season, and he's up to that now. He's doing way more than we thought he would be doing because Joey's not there. He's like taking as many threes as Joey would be there, him and Joey, and he's doing all right. I got respect for Patty Windmills. I don't think he's inconsistent. I think he's another veteran that gets burned out some nights. Play Cam Thomas more. Before you think about trading any of these guys, play Cam Thomas. Give the responsibility to these rookies because they showed that they are giving valuable minutes. Day'Ron Sharp, I looked at his stats. He's getting doubles or close to it every time. You give him the minutes, he's going to produce. Kessler Edwards is getting starter minutes. Kessler Edwards averaged like 20-something minutes right now. So my thing is the rookies showed you that they could play. They showed you that they are ready. And they understand that they're on a championship contending team. Continue to play them. The most shots that Kessler ever took was 10. And on those nights that he took, he was 6 for 10. 6 for 10, 5 for 10. Give him the ball. Let him shoot the ball. He averages 26.8 minutes in the last 10 games. Like, yeah, he's good on defense, and I understand that. But give him the ball as well. He's always he shoots 44%. That's pretty good, especially for like what you expect from a rookie. You know what I'm saying? And that's, I think, what I'm saying as far as the identity of the Brooklyn Nets. We trying to see what we should expect without KD. And I think we're upset as fans because we expect to win more than we're winning right now. Like, we would have thought we would have won more than what 2 out of 7. That's 9 games. We only win 2 out of that. I give us at least 3-4 of those games. You know what I'm saying? At least 4 or 5 of those games. You know what I mean? I feel like we win. I feel like when Nash should have made the call for Kessler and Golden State, we could have won that game. And
yo, Rocco.
What was that?
That's said is downstairs, bro.
Oh, all right.
Yo, Rocco. Yo, can you open the door for me?
Word.
All right, thank you.
Word. Now, well, and not to be long-winded, I feel like the best we could do is give the minutes to the guys who earn it. And stop telling Blake Griffin to shoot 3-pointers. Him and James Johnson, please.
Yo, I hate to keep on getting stuck on this whole trade stuff, but again, like I said, this is it's the most hot button issue in the NBA right now with the deadline looming. But you know, when it comes to the Knicks organization, I've been sitting here thinking, and it just hit me like this organization has been super tight-lipped when it comes to their moves. What if they're pulling the wool over all of our eyes? And you're gonna see something that none of us expected because you don't hear no reports from the organization on who they.
Right.
Yes, baby. Hold on.
The only Knicks fan I got love for right there.
Hold on. Yeah. So, you know,
shout out to Say, you brought me this glass right here. It's nice, right? Y'all like this? Nah, this is nice, man. This is what Nets fans do for one another. You know, I want to say thank you, Say. You know what I mean? Again, we exited Reflex Radio. We still part of his family, right?
Yes.
But again, man, Sad was the one like in the front seat, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Put the kids in that thing, know what I mean? Y'all ready, know what I mean? And I appreciate that, know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Say salute. Salute, you know what I mean? To my fellow Nets fan,
you can't cheers, salute anybody in the chairs with an empty glass. That's bad luck, sir. Nah, real talk. That's bad luck. We don't need no bad luck anywhere.
Water.
And you got to drink that
H2O.
water too. Word. You got to drink that water too. You go see. This is bad luck. You don't got to drink. He's not a drinker.
I'm not a drinker. I'm really not. You know.
Yeah, she got on socks underneath
the same water.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no drinkers etiquette, bro. You're not supposed to cheers anybody with an empty glass, and after you cheers somebody, you're not supposed to put the cup down without drinking what's in it. That's all bad luck.
Yeah, no, that's not bad luck.
It is. That's what I'm saying.
The Knicks got bad luck since they ain't signed Dude Ewing right.
Yo, Unc said now nobody run the city.
Yo, man, put on your sneakers, lace up your sneakers. We need to get back to running the city, man.
Yo,
we were 7-3 for the first 30 games.
Hold on, I was making a point. You feel me? You know, the Knicks has been super, tight-lipped with all their moves. Leon, they did like Stephen A. Smith been complaining about Leon Rose's lack of interviews. Yeah. You feel me? Which I don't see any issue with that. Like we had
he talks super spicy.
We had Steve Mills, whatever his name is. He used to do interviews all the time and he sucked at his job. But but anyway, I'm saying all of this to say they in true fashion, like they've been real quiet about their moves. You feel me? The only thing they've been public about is their willingness to part ways with Alec Burke. You feel me?
But you do expect something.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because you're not winning. So you got to expect something to happen.
All day in America.
The same thing with Sean Marks. The pressure is there because we are a championship contending team, right? Excuse me, second team in a one-town team. Oh, and now it's a two-town team. Two-team town. That's because two-team city.
I'm not saying that this is going to happen.
Okay.
But just looking at the things that are being said and trying to do my own analytical thinking, you might see a three-way trade with the Pelicans. The Pelicans have been rumored to be very interested in De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, three-way trade with who?
Knicks, Pelicans, and the Kings.
Okay.
I don't know what's going to come out of that, but I wouldn't be surprised. Now, I'm just saying, just looking at the writing on the wall, you know what I mean? The fact that the Pelicans are rumored to be just as interested in De'Aaron Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to say something.
What happened? Make it quick.
I love you.
I love you too. Yeah. So again, don't take me that there's going to be this magical bit, but I'm just saying, just looking at what's being said, knowing that the fact that the Knicks are. I heard the Knicks don't want to give up Julius Randle for De'Aaron Fox. So that's one thing. You feel me? Like I know that the Knicks want to get rid of some of their veterans. And I think a possible way that the Pelicans could get what they want and keep a lot of their core together is to involve the Knicks in the trade. You feel me? So
I mean, yeah, I heard y'all got a lot of lottery picks. You know, we've been hesitant with trades. I heard about Gary Harris because Harris not coming back, and I'll be honest, we need to pair somebody up with Patty Mills. So it'd be nice to get another shooter for Brooklyn Nets. We talking about bringing up some guys from the G League. That'd be nice.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's see what happens.
And one last thing, again, don't quote me on this, man. I'm not saying I want it to happen. I'm not saying I don't want it to happen. But we also know who in New Orleans that's super unhappy being in New Orleans. So,
What say? I mean,
Zion. You know they super unhappy being in New Orleans. They want De'Aaron Fox. The Knicks looking to move pieces. Knicks are being rumored to be linked with the Sacramento Kings.
Who run the city? Who run the city?
What's good, man? It's Fraz. Knicks run the city.
Fraz was good, Playboy. You know the vibery, Brody.
You know the robbery, man. Team Knicks and Ish in the building.
That's a fact. That's a team. That's a Knicks and Ish analyst on the phone right there. You heard?
I ain't even got no qualms tonight. Really, I just wanted to just add in on the trade talk and the
yes, sir.
Talk about the rotation thing. Like, I bet you our record would be different if Tommy T was playing Sims and Grimes more.
I agree.
And Obi more together. I think together, if he switched the lineup up to put the young horses in, I'm telling you, we might run a lot of teams out of the gym.
This is a fact. This is a fact. The pace that they would play with quick at the point.
Pick and roll is deadly. They got shooters, but they don't necessarily need to rely on the shot because of the movement. Like, Sims is a beast. He can jump out.
Hold the phone.
He could become another Mitchell Robinson if he's developed, right?
Yeah. I agree. And when we got Sims, I was big on saying that he was an insurance policy for if Mitchell Robinson got injured because they play a similar game.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But I think he need to be the insurance policy for Noel because Noel can't play more than 2 games in a row. You feel me?
I found the stat, Fraz Tash. To add to your point, you guys are dead last again at 30. 98.9 is your pace.
Yeah,
I'm looking at the league. Y'all last right now.
Now, Breezy, I'm not trying to cut you off, but haven't I done a live? And I know you've seen a live in Knicks Nation. I did a live specifically mentioning tempo, that we need to push the tempo. I agree, totally.
Yeah, no, I was adding to your point. Yeah, no, I'm adding
on that.
Yeah, no, I'm
adding.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm adding to it. Yeah.
A lot of our wins, my bad. I'm not trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to cut you off, but in a lot of our wins, we've dictated the tempo in those games that we've won.
Right. And I said this too in other words, but go ahead, continue. I'm with you, bro.
No, definitely not. I'm not in disagreement with nothing. But I mean like this, and I tell everybody in the group all the time, they know, Kev, Curtis, everybody, they know, when we control the tempo of the game and we make teams play at our pace, and we score over 100 and we hold teams under 100 almost all the time.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what is lacking from last year, basically.
Yeah. No, I think y'all. To add to your point, I think when you Tea Time the other day, he posted who wins quarter by quarter, and again, the first quarter being the topic at hand. You know, that's a big quarter to win for the best teams right now. The best teams are winning that the first quarter. As a matter of fact, the best teams sometimes win the first quarter more than the fourth quarter. You know, because sometimes when you jump out and you got a lead like that in the fourth quarter, all you got to do is match the points. You don't have to outscore them. You know what I'm saying?
Maintain the lead. You could get outscored as long as you don't lose the lead.
Exactly, because you gained it in the first quarter. And again, sometimes I see, teams like even with us, we had got close, and then you'll see the Suns, something that happened. Like one play, this is a veteran move, and this is what I'm saying is careful. You got to play the rookie so they could get experience for the post-game situations. Kessler Edwards was guarding CP3. It was real close. The score was real close. I mean, single digits, maybe a 4-point game. They had the tempo all game. What CP3 did was he ripped his arm and drew the foul on Kessler Edwards. And after that, they had the tempo again. because they stop the tempo with the free
It
throw.
gives y'all momentum.
Right, you understand what I'm saying? That's a veteran move. CP3 did to a rookie. So my thing is, don't put Kessler in that situation. Double it, ball the now with CP3, get the ball out of his hands. So again, we could keep the tempo. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
And another thing is basketball is a game of adjustments. Like all the real people know, like that you gotta be able to make them on the fly adjustments. It ain't even about. Sometimes it's not even about quarter to quarter adjustments because basketball is a game of runs. Like all it takes is a 10-0 run or a 15-5 run to put you under.
Yeah, momentum, rhythm, all that matter.
Yo, Fraz, I will let you go so we can start to,
I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all know I haven't called up in a minute. I had to call up.
Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the call up.
Appreciate y'all, man.
I'm probably
gonna know the vibery, man. Team Knicks and Ish all day.
I'm probably gonna go live tonight on Knicks and Ish. So I'll see you later, Brody.
Definitely, I'm pulling up to that. You know that. All right. But I'm out of here, y'all. Nothing but love, y'all.
You already?
Likewise.
I won.
Love.
Yeah. So, that's like
pace.
Yeah. Pace is important, man, and we lose that a lot. You feel me? And you was just to talk about what you was talking about the first quarter. This is why, like myself, some other Knicks fans, Jeff Van Gundy is calling for the Knicks to bust up their starting five. Like, it's not working. We're losing most of our first quarters. This is why we're losing games. You're getting off to a bad start in the first quarter. Then the bench come in, bring you back in the game. Then you come out in the third with the same starting five. Then you lose the third quarter because you play the same starting five all the way down to the 3-minute mark in the fourth quarter every time. It's like Madden in the watch. Up here we go. I'm sitting watching the game with the guys. We on the group video, and every time I'm like, yep, the third quarter is going to determine this game. Then we go down by 15 in the third. Then you put the reserves in to try to bring us back. But at that time, it's like, bro, you already kind of lost the game, fam.
Right. So that's another thing too. I like or would want to see from coaching. If you started the game and we was down in first half, you better believe your last biscuit you ain't starting second half. You know what I'm saying? You not. You played awful. You gotta wait, man. You gotta wait, and then we gonna play somebody. On the other hand, if you play great, you might start as a reward. You might not start as a reward. We'll put you in a situation where you get more rest. So you'll have the halftime rest minutes, and then you won't start the third quarter because of you. We are up. Get rest if you're a veteran in that situation.
My thing is
that's
this,
what I want to
say.
say.
I have a problem with the fact that that this is an on-running problem for the Knicks, right? From the beginning of the season to now, everybody knows that the Knicks is going to struggle coming out in the third quarter. You know this as the coach. You see it happening as it always happened with this same group. How do you not go, we're not going to go down 15 before I make a substitution?
Right.
You guys playing like shit, you out.
Right. You need that from a coach.
You're in. It's just that simple.
Right.
You feel me? And that's the way you can stem the tide, especially in the first half when the second unit is playing well.
Yeah.
They stem the tide in the first half.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I don't want to go down about 10 or 15 points. You guys came out slow. Platoon swap.
Yeah.
Yo, go get me this lead.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But let me ask, in contrast, you watch football?
I haven't in a while.
Well,
yes, sir.
Yeah, talk to me, man. You're a Nets fan. You got the floor.
For them, to me, I think it's just they need to have a mental shift. Julius Randle, I don't know how this conversation would go, but they need to go in the locker room yo, this is your team, RJ Barrett. You know what I'm saying? It's no longer your team, Julius Randle. He's not the lead. They're playing under the guise of him being the leader, and he's not that dude, son. He's not that dude. RJ Barrett is a solid, smart basketball player. He needs to be bringing the ball up. He needs to tell Julius Randle where he needs to be. Julius Randle needs to stop trying to run the point and do all these. I mean, he's got good assist numbers, but he's not a good leader on the floor. And if you give RJ Barrett that leadership role, just doing that is his team. everybody follow this guy's lead, not him.
Yeah.
I think y'all win more basketball. That's just me.
Yeah. So and short, you're saying that RJ should be the leader, not Randall.
Not Randall. Randall's not built to be the leader of the team.
Not the Knicks.
So
Knicks is a tough town, man.
So-
I mean, this is a tough city to win in, man. KD is the king of the city, please.
So
Randall.
what I said. So what I said is
The toughness.
So what I've been saying that this was going to eventually be RJ's team. You feel me? Like even after we signed Julius, I was always contending that eventually this is going to be RJ's team. I didn't expect it to happen this quick. You feel me? Like I didn't expect his game to take as much of a leap that it has, like in this part of the season that it did. Like I remember I was here and I was like, yo, RJ Barrett is about to be on the cusp. You feel me? He's about to be on the cusp of making that, and he's there. You feel me? So do I disagree that this need to be RJ's team? No, because I said that it was eventually going to be his team. I just wasn't expecting it this soon. You feel me? And I really think that Julius Randle's kind of getting a little bit of an unfair shake, bro. The whole team has struggled. Like if you even look at the beginning of the season, the three of the starting five, like RJ Barrett just started playing well his last 15 games, right?
I think that's cap, bro.
No, he just started playing well like the last 15 to 20 games. Yes.
No, I mean the fact that Randall, it's like,
oh no, I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah,
I was about to lead into that. Why I'm gonna tell you why I think he's getting a fair shake. Now you the whole NBA saw what did they need to do to stop Julius Randle. Julius Randle's not a super strong 3-point shooter. You went and posted got him help to help this, right? So
help.
Now they pack the paint. Every team is still playing Julius Randle the way that the Atlanta Hawks did. They packed the paint, but now nobody on the team in the beginning of the season was shooting. RJ Barrett started off the season horrible shooting. Evan Fournier, Kemba is still missing in action. Now we're talking about 3 of the starting 5 that's playing like poop.
But no, I still feel like it's because the offense is like Randall was getting his numbers, but y'all weren't winning games. Let me just make my point.
And that's not true.
Let me make my point, right? My point is I thought the Knicks it's the 1-2 punch. Randall is confused, and the Knicks are confused about what's the 1-2 punch. It's not Randall, not number one. He's not a number one guy.
Well, listen,
it should have been. I think
you're arguing the wrong fact. What I'm saying is this. The whole team in the beginning of the season was trash. He wasn't getting no help. Teams were sitting on his strength. We're not going to let him get to the paint at all. These other guys can't shoot worth shit. So, yeah, we're going to give them open shots. These guys were missing 3-point shots at a feverish pace. I watched every Knicks game.
But the ball not
I'm talking about not after the first 6 games. That's when things started going, and that's the one I'm saying the beginning of the season, because that's still the beginning of the season after the first 6 games. So after the first 6 games, everybody stunk. Kemba, RJ, Fournier, Mitch was injured.
But who was running the offense? Randall.
There was no other choice. Kemba couldn't run the offense. Evan couldn't run the offense.
Why Kemba couldn't run it?
He wasn't playing well.
No, but what I'm saying is,
and when he was, you watch Julius Randle defer to whoever is hot on a nightly basis. He feeds them the ball. Oh, you're hot. We're getting you the ball.
But what I'm saying,
Evan, you're hot. We're giving you the ball. Kemba, you're hot. We're giving you the ball. So the fact that y'all say that the offense is running through him, it doesn't most of the time. You feel me?
Nah, what I'm saying is the offense is one way when it's facilitated. He may give the ball up, but the fact that he's the first one that touches the ball, these NBA teams, they ready for it. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to just beat me the same way for 4 quarters. Like, yeah, this guy, he might get his numbers, but not to the extent where y'all going to win a game. And again, like, I feel like, you know,
you okay?
She good?
Yeah.
You know, kids, man.
Yeah.
You know, I got a daughter at home, so I know. Trust me, man. Trust me. I know. You know what I mean? Word, man. Shout out to my lady. She make it work, man. Without her, I couldn't do half of the stuff that I do without my daughter running around, man. I'm gonna keep it. I keep it all the way.
Word. One time for that.
Like daughters is like they don't care nothing about vlogging and podcasting. They care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? They
You
just pull
see.
up on the scene. What's up?
You see mine's right here. Like, I gotta tell you something. I love you.
So trust me, I
Yeah.
get it, bro.
So-
I get it.
So again, I think I'm not saying Julius Randle is totally absolved the fault. That's not what I'm saying. There's a lot of things in his game that he could do better. He
He ain't the king of New
he
York.
could, he can
Please.
make quicker. He could make quicker decisions.
No,
You feel me? He could choose his shot selection better. You feel me?
he looks stressed.
And-
When the last time you seen him
Bro,
smile?
I've seen him smile mad times on the court. Chill, like especially when one of his teammates. And one of the things that's biggest cap about, I see even Knicks fans saying that he's not happy for his teammates. That's cap. That's cap.
What about when
It's
he
been
walked
many
away
times-
when the guy fell down? When it was-
Bro, mad players do that, bro.
Nah, man, he
Like,
ain't
this
even
is what
help.
I'm
He
saying.
said, "Help yourself
This,
up, man."
this is
I don't
that's
care if you're on my
that's
team.
what you call nitpicking, because I've seen mad players do that. I've seen LeBron walk away from a player that fell on the floor.
But LeBron is notorious for trading his teammates. He don't care. He invite him over for tacos on Tuesday and trade him on Wednesday. Why put LeBron in this?
Because I'm saying, I'm making an example that other players walk away. Like,
He
like,
don't care
not
about
every
his
player.
teammates.
That's cap. Not every player run to when somebody fall on
He
the
love
floor
Dwayne
every
Wade.
time. And I've seen Julius Randle help up mad people on the court. This is what I'm saying about nitpicking, dog. Like, yeah, they
That's when
complaining
y'all
about
was
a whole
winning.
bunch of things
When y'all
that
was
don't
winning.
make sense.
When y'all was winning, and I'm telling you, I feel like
Not only when
Hold
they
on, I
was
wanna-
winning,
I
I've
wanna
seen
hear-
it when he was
I
losing
want to.
too.
I
That's
want
what I'm
to.
saying.
I want to hear what Seg gonna say because I seen him about to say something. Go ahead.
All the talent, he's not a leader of a team. You know what I'm saying? So it's not,
No.
I'm not talking directly about Julius Randle's talent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about his basketball IQ in certain situations.
He's a
Oh, no, I
Mamba
wasn't talking about what you were
mentality.
saying. I'm talking about
He
Knicks
attacked.
fans in
I
general.
don't
I'm
know
just
if
talking
I
about
agree with
how
that
they nitpick him.
entirely.
Like what you
Hold
said,
on.
that was a accurate criticism of Julius Randle and his game. You feel me? But what I'm saying about the nitpicking things about, like they make it seem like it's all Julius Randle's fault. That the team was playing bad. You feel me? Like, how is it Julius Randle's fault that Alec Burke can't make a shot? How is it Julius Randle's fault that Kemba Walker refuses to be aggressive? How is it Julius Randle's fault that at times Evan Fournier literally stops trying to do anything but shoot 3-point shots? You feel me? And when he's giving these guys the ball, like, and trying to get somebody else to, hey, I need you guys to score. But again, like I said, his decision making most times need to be better. He needs to be able to read the double team a lot sooner. You feel me?
Is he comfortable stepping down?
That's a fact.
Is he
You know I hate
comfortable-
that spin move. You
Is-
know I hate that spin
Is
move.
he comfortable stepping down, knowing he's not number one?
Bro-
Harden is.
Bro,
Harden don't even want to be number one.
again, I just explained the fact that when other men have it going, he's giving them the ball.
I don't
Like,
think he's
I've
happy
seen,
with the help, bro.
I seen, like, even go back to the beginning of the season. It's the fourth quarter, one of our best games in the season, the first game of the season. Evan started going crazy in the fourth quarter. He didn't fight that. He gave Evan the ball. Like, go ahead, rock out. It's not like that's the way, that's the thought process going into the season that, hey, I don't have to do it all. And that's what he was expecting. And I still see him trying to play like he doesn't have to do it all. Yeah,
Yeah.
you pull up to the, you don't have to get on camera, just pull up to the mic so people can hear you. So
Yeah, man. Kick it with us, man.
The same with James Harden.
Let me see if I could. I'm trying to figure out what mic
As
that is.
talented as he is, I
Yeah.
don't like him bringing up.
Come a little closer,
Talk to the
bro.
mic. Talk to the
And
mic.
Can you
take
hear
the
me? Can you hear
headphones.
me?
Take those headphones off and put. Yeah, please. Yeah, man.
I don't know how
Yo,
this stuff
special
works,
guest said, man. Shout to say, give him a little applause. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see why y'all.
Big
do all
applause.
this.
Big applause
Yeah.
for know what I mean, big fan. Know what I mean? Sad, man. Special guest said, man. What's going on?
Yeah, respect to the show, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you, man.
This is a dope thing y'all put together, man. And just keep it up, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
Big things,
Appreciate you.
big things to come. But even like when I watch the Nets, I don't like James Harden bringing up the ball. I don't even care if he has 12 assists.
Right.
You hear ball players talk about ball is energy.
Yeah.
So if you got the person bringing up the ball, holding the ball till it's 15 seconds or 12 seconds on the shot clock, nobody has touched the ball.
Right.
So they don't have the energy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you. I agree with ball rotation.
Yo,
I feel like when you
gotta-
get everybody involved, like touching the ball before a shot is took,
yeah,
it kind of gives cohesiveness to the team. You know
feel
what I'm
like you're
saying?
part of the offense. But
Yeah,
if you
like
just
damn, I
standing
ain't
there-
never touching the ball. You know what I mean?
When James Harden stands there and dribbling the ball through his legs 5 times, even if he make the shot, everybody just stood there and looked at him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's a rotation that they had no involvement in the offense.
Right now, let me add to that. 2 things. One, I don't like how we utilizing Cam Thomas. I see what you see with him just standing there, just kind of waiting for Harden to ask somebody to set a pick, but there's no ball rotation.
Right.
One, and then there's no player rotation, so nobody's doing back screens.
Mhm.
There's no nothing of that. Everybody's just sitting around watching Harden. And to add to what you were saying, I got a stat right here that I wanted to mention. Harden is just 14 shy of passing Reggie Miller for 3rd place on the list of 3-pointers with 23,035 career points, right? The significance of that is if we put Harden in a situation where he could find his spot, find his shot, and then get hot,
Right.
we good. But like you said, it can't be where he's facilitating the ball every play. He can't be bringing the ball up the floor every play. Let him come down the floor without the ball.
Right.
Find out where he wants to shoot from. Stay there. Let Cam Thomas break the defense down. We need somebody else to break the defense down besides Harden to put him in a situation where he has an open look. He don't have to dribble, cross somebody over, step back, then shoot the 3.
Right.
He just got a situation where maybe a defender running at him. And if they do that, right, they got to respect his pump fake.
Right.
And he's a 3-level scorer at this point now. He could sidestep, shoot the 3 because of the pump fake, or he could attack the basket with a mid-range or attack it so he could draw the foul. But we need somebody to break down the defense in order for him to do that. I think that somebody is Cam Thomas, bro.
And when you play ball like that, you hear players talk about when they play the Golden State Warriors. And they don't talk, a lot of them don't talk about Steph Curry's shot. They talk about how much stamina you need to guard him.
Yeah.
Because he's always on the move.
Yeah.
And if you got a guy like James Harden or Julius Randle bringing the ball up and taking 10, 12 seconds off the clock before anybody touches the ball, you letting the defense off the hook because they just standing there getting their breath.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your players got to be moving and you got to have somebody with the ball that's going to make a quick decision. Patty Mills comes from San Antonio.
Yeah.
Coach Pops has I want you to make a decision in 1.5 seconds when you touch the ball.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So my thing with Julius is like, he comes down and he makes some passes and people get him out of trouble a lot of times. But he jumps in the air all the time to make the pass. That's why he turned over the ball a lot. And people are standing around looking at him.
Standing
move.
around.
So RJ Barrett, he don't hold the ball like that.
Yeah.
Why? At least what I see.
We don't need
He
mannequins
get the
out
ball.
there, man.
He gonna go to the hole. He gonna set up. He gonna give it back to somebody else and then
or
reset himself.
use the screen, shoot a 3.
And I think if you make him the leader of the team, that would affect everybody else. Because like they say, ball is energy. If you getting everybody involved from second one of the shot clock, it changes everybody's mood in the game.
Yeah.
If everybody just standing around watching you till you make your decision, takes you out of rhythm. And that's my 2 cents.
No. We gonna stay there. We gonna build off that. Well, it's kind of late.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up out of here, man.
Well, what I will say in closing to add to your conversation, my guy, is that thanks for the cup for one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know what I'm saying? and it's only right that you at the last episode for us being here.
You feel me? Like that. Make sure that's clear. That's the last episode.
Yeah. We gonna continue.
Shout out to Reflex Radio. As you know what I mean?
Right. And again, the ball rotation adds to the pace conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
And which adds to winning. You gotta right now, the teams that's winning right now, fast pace, ball rotation, and in closing, we played Utah. I think we win this game. Both key players are out for both teams. This a must win for us. We one of the best teams on a road, and we need to play like it. I think Harden called for a sense of urgency last game, and it'll be nice to see the rookies get minutes and show that they can do this now. That's what I was gonna leave with.
Yeah,
I just can't wait till the trade deadline is over. I'm
That's the 11th next week, Friday, right?
I'm tired of. I think it's the 10th. I'm
Okay.
tired of everybody with a lot of fake news. You feel me? You especially on the Knicks end. Y'all got to stop getting your information from memes, dog. You feel me? Like if you can't find a reputable source to back up the information, take it with a grain of salt. This whole Julius Randle out of town situation, I can't find no reputable source to say that he asked to be traded. Not one. This is big time news. You don't think Shams would have been all over that? Woj, ESPN, nobody, but one meme. So yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna leave y'all with that.
Yeah, man. Shout to all the Nick fan podcasts I troll. Shout to Keith McPherson talking that. Shout to Nets Kingdom. Shout to all of the spaces I be in and on Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm making moves. I'm shaking the scene with these guys out here, man. So you know what I mean? Nets fans, they know my name, man. You know, Knicks fans alike.
Can I just ask how many do y'all know the number of shows y'all done thus far?
40
something.
When's the 1 year
45. North of 45.
Like I think we did 46, 47.
Maybe a
so
week,
maybe
another month, another month or two.
Y'all know the official.
We'll know it because they gotta post it.
Because all we gotta do is go look at the first video that uploaded.
Yeah,
you feel me? What date that was?
Well,
yeah. Rocco, you wouldn't happen to know. Rocco don't fucking know.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out. But thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all been here for day one. Shout to Kev, he been here. Ty West, a lot of you guys been here for day one. We appreciate all y'all.
Yo, again, I did
shout to Reflex Radio.
Exactly. I was about to say shout out to Reflex Radio. Go download the app.
Yeah.
Even though we might not be in the actual studio anymore, there's still a lot of great shows that pull up here. But you still can find us. We still gonna be uploading our content to the Reflex Radio YouTube and the Facebook page. You feel me? So we not gonna be in studio, but we still definitely a part of the Reflex family still.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's the last episode. Just pull up back here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna say this is still a lot of great shows that's in studio. Word on the Street, that's on Wednesday. Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Tuesday, 8 o'clock, Word on the Street. Shout out to my guy, Pretty Boy Green.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
And the whole cast.
Yo, shout to
Uncle Juice still be in here. Uncut Jewels on Fridays directly before this show.
Shout to Bernie and Books, man. They say they want to play basketball, man. Hey, you guys want to play basketball, man? Let's see what we could do, man. Let's go, man.
Yeah, listen, man. I've been talking a lot of smack to some Brooklyn Net fans about basketball. I gotta warm up my knees, pause. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Burning Books, but I ain't gonna lie, one of my favorites is Out of Bounds. I ain't gonna lie, I always
Rock
on hard.
Yeah, shout out to Out of Bounds. Whenever Rocco feel like pull it up on Monday.
Ours is my favorite.
Maybe might be Sunday.
It's a dope show, man. But ours is my favorite, really. But I like all of the shows on here.
But lastly, I'm going to say this: if you ever thought about doing a podcast or anything, this is where you need to be. You feel me? This is where they can help you brand yourself as a podcaster. You know what I mean? Make life easy for you up in the spot. You know what I mean? And holla at the guys. You already know the vibes. It's Who Run the City. See y'all next Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nets gonna lose tonight.